What is up, guys? Welcome to Iron Wolf Medieval and Fantasy Craft. I'm Austin, and today we're going to be working on some old overgrown runes for your tabletop or wargaming. So let's see how difficult this project is going to be, and let's get started. Oh. Okay, so the things you're going to need for this project are a large thing of foam board, a tape measure or ruler, a marker or pencil or writing utensil, some X-Acto knives or hobby knives, and also you're going to need some foliage. This is optional, but it really makes it look a lot better. Okay, so the first thing we're doing here is drawing the base, which we're just drawing a jagged shape onto the foam board, and then we're going to cut it out. We want to make it pretty large because this is going to be what the entire thing sits on. Alright, so this is what our base looks like, and now what we're doing is measuring how long and how wide it is so we can measure the length of our rune's walls to be the correct size. So right now we're drawing one wall. We want to make it look jagged and kind of destroyed, so we cut that out, and that's going to sit on there like this. And now we are drawing the second wall, making sure that it's the same height as the first wall so they can line up perfectly. So after we drew that, we cut it out, and it's going to fit together like this. But so there's not a crease, we're going to take one of the walls and cut not all the way through, but all the way to the bottom sheet of paper in the foam board and make an indent. So it connects like this, and it's pretty much seamless. Then we're going to go ahead and glue those two together, and then glue that onto the base. And I added one more piece just to make it look a little better. And so this is what it should look like, and now we're going to be moving on to the painting stage. So now we have our paints. We have a dark gray, a light gray, a brown, a black, and some red, because we're going to be putting some blood splatter on this. So first what you want to do is cover up most of it very lightly with brown, and this will act as the dirt under the foliage that we lay down. So now we're going to take the light gray and cover all of the walls. Just a solid coat of the light gray. So it should look like this. So now we're just going to throw on a very messy layer of the light gray on the ground, and this is going to be turned into like a brick walkway. So now we're drawing these hexagon shapes with the black very thin, just filling in the ground area. And it doesn't have to be perfect. You can make it messy, add some cracks like I did there. But it should look like this. And now what we're doing is taking a ballpoint pen and kind of hard but not too hard draw on bricks, and it'll make an indent in the foam board, and it'll look really nice once we do some more painting. So it should look like this. So now what we're doing is dry brushing the dark gray on the walls to make it look scuffed up and really dirty. And you can do this as much as you like or as little as you like. We also did it on the ground to make that look scuffed up and dirty. And now we have these really tiny rocks that came in a foliage kit, and we're just applying some craft glue and then taking a handful of the little rocks and placing them in the glue and just bunching them up anywhere where you think that when this fell to ruins that the rocks would pile up. And the glue dries clear, so it'll just look like rocks. And now we're making vines, so we just take a small line of glue and then just dump foliage onto it and then shake it off, and it'll come out only catching on the glue and looking like a vine. So now we're using spray glue. If you don't have any spray glue, you can make some by adding 50% craft glue and 50% water and put it in a spray bottle. And we're just spraying all over the base and taking handfuls of foliage and just dropping it on to make it look like grass. And don't worry about making this look messy. It's ruins. It's supposed to look overgrown and messy. So just add it wherever you like, as much or as little as you like. And I really like the vines, so I'm adding another vine on the outside of the wall. And then we're taking some clump foliage and making bushes, making it look overgrown. And now what we're doing is taking the red and just dry brushing little splatters. And that's all there is to it. You now have completed some runes for your tabletop wargaming. If you guys like this video, be sure to subscribe, be sure to give me a thumbs up, and if you want, leave a comment below. And thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next week.